Chris, we're at a Nucor Steel facility in Connecticut. I'm wearing a hard hat. That's not usually how I anticipate when I come to Connecticut. What are we doing here today?
Yeah, it's surprising. Think of like the classic manufacturing being in Connecticut, but we're visiting Nucor Steel as part of our manufacturing bus tour. This is our second year doing it. We're going to visit 20 manufacturers and those who support manufacturing from Monday through Friday to highlight Connecticut's rich legacy in manufacturing, but also the fact that it's alive and well and very vibrant here in Connecticut.
So when we think about what makes it alive and well and vibrant, what do you see as the competitive advantages when it comes to manufacturing industry in Connecticut? How do we win?
Yeah, the biggest competitive advantage we have is we compete on the skills, knowledge, and innovation of a very productive workforce. So Connecticut isn't a low-cost state. Most of us know it's a higher-cost state, high-cost energy, high-cost healthcare. It's all about the workforce and how productive the workforce is to offset those higher costs. So innovation, technology, collaboration, innovation, those are the four pillars.
And when you think about the industries that Connecticut can compete in when it comes to manufacturing or industry, what are those industries?
It's an amazingly diverse industry. We have almost 4,600 manufacturers in Connecticut. Aerospace is certainly the top of it. The biggest percentage of our economy is in aerospace. Defense manufacturing with our submarine manufacturers and shipbuilding manufacturers doing a lot of defense work. After that, medical devices is the third largest area, so we've got a lot of medical device industry, and then commercial food and beverage products to make up the rest, but there's a lot of those folks.
And we always ask this because it's a dynamic sector. There's other states, regions that want this kind of facility here. Who do you see as the competition, and how do we outmaneuver?
Yeah, the biggest place we see our manufacturers maybe expanding or relocating to is the Southeast primarily. The workforce there is starting to become more and more developed. The workforce ecosystem is getting more developed. And if we're competing on the skills, innovation, and knowledge of our workforce, and they're developing a robust workforce down there, that's where the competitive is because they are a lower cost area of the country. Fortunately, it's been about a decade in the making, and still people see the workforce here as a stronger, more productive workforce than the one in Southeast, and so that's why we're able to compete. But Southeast America of North America is certainly the most challenging.
And what can Connecticut do to stay ahead, obviously? Those dynamics are changing. We have AI coming into the mix. What can we do to stay competitive?
Yeah, the biggest thing we've got to do is focus and lower on our cost of living. It used to be all about the cost of doing business and what we do from an advocacy perspective, but it's more about lowering the cost of living so we can keep more people in our state and attract more people to Connecticut. We educate a lot of people here in Connecticut, and so if the cost of living is lower, housing, energy, health insurance, taxes, those help keep more people here, grow the labor force, then we fill the 7,000 job openings we have, and manufacturers can grow.
All right. Chris, thank you for having us here.
Yeah.